and you can do a little dance. There's this other thing that's happening that's super cool. Sometimes we think that the Earth goes around the sun and it's a perfect circle and that's how everything works, but it doesn't. The sun actually goes around, no, the Earth actually goes around the sun in an oval kind of ellipse shape, elliptical. And then the sun is not actually in the center of this ellipse. It's just a little off the center from the elliptical orbit of the Earth. Because the sun is a little bit off center, when the Earth gets closer to the part of the ellipse where the sun is, then it experiences more gravity towards the sun because the gravity is proportional to the distance and the acceleration. Is that how the song goes? I think so. And so the Earth is rushing towards the sun, and then as it gets closer to the sun, it starts going faster because the gravity is pulling harder on it. And so then it zips around the sun, and then as it starts traveling farther away from the sun, then it slows down because then the gravity just can't pull quite as hard on it. And so it slows down, it goes around, starts coming back. As it comes back closer and closer, it gets faster and faster, and then it zips around again. And that's how things work. Science. No. Everyone tells us that the reason we don't feel the Earth moving around the sun is because we're going at a constant speed in a constant direction. It's like we're moving on a train and the train just keeps moving, and you can have just a cup of coffee or tea and you can do a little dance and you're all fine because of gravity and because of the train is moving in a constant speed and constant direction. But the Earth is not moving in a constant speed and a constant direction. No, the Earth is actually speeding up and then slowing down, and then it speeds up and then it slows down. So what does that mean? That means that when the Earth speeds up, then our atmosphere would experience the acceleration and we lose a little bit of the atmosphere behind us. But we're spinning, so it was a little bit of chaos, and then we go around the sun, we're changing direction, and then we're coming back. And then when we're slowing down, then it's like when the plane is starting to land, and when you're driving badly and you're distracted by the ludicrous song that just came on the radio, and you have to come to a sudden stop, and then you feel the push and pull of that change in velocity, the change in speed. You spill the Starbucks peppermint mocha all over your car. Because you slowed down and you were all happy momentum going along at 50 kilometers per hour in your car, singing along, and then it's your favorite ludicrous song, and then you don't see the thing in the street, and then you have to screech on the brakes. Then there's peppermint mocha all over. So when the Earth is moving away from the sun, there's peppermint mocha all over. All the spilling of the peppermint mocha in the oceans and the atmosphere. And then when it speeds up again, that's like when your imaginary boyfriend borrows your imaginary car and just drives really fast and just tests out the 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds thing, and then you're sitting there and you get pushed back in your seat. That is what happens to the Earth, our atmosphere, and our oceans when we start speeding up towards the sun. Actually, that doesn't happen. And the reason that it doesn't happen is that nobody has asked science why it doesn't happen. Because when you ask the scientists, they get annoyed. And then they stop replying to your emails and your Facebook chats. Conclusion. The conclusion is don't drink peppermint mochas when ludicrous videos might be coming on the radio. Yay! And you can do a little dance. I wanted to talk to you about Eratosthenes, but he just has to wait. There are good points to be made in the spoon and the water, and then there's the blue dye and the red dye, and then there's all the rain and the clouds, and it's just a disaster. But I think we're just gonna start with this, and we'll talk about Eratosthenes later. Friend me on Facebook. Sparkle